Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and choosing to listen to this message for today. My name is Kimberly, and this is from Loved Ones Tarot. I want you to go ahead and look at these two cards before you. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Now, these two cards represent the energy that may exist within your heart, mind, body, and spirit for the month of January 2025, as well as for the first week of February 2025. These two cards also serve as an indicator for what this reading will be about. So if you find yourself connecting with these two cards, this reading is for you, so please keep watching. When I look at these two cards, I see a desire within you to connect with other people in a more deeper, more positive, more meaningful way. It looks like for the new year, you're feeling more passionate, more open, and you may be feeling more inspired. And in turn, you want to inspire other people. There may be someone in your life that you are wanting to inspire, and this other person may have less positive energy to them. They may lack some confidence, they may lack some motivation. They may not be as optimistic or confident that a relationship will work or some type of goal will work. They may be more closed off. And you're coming into this relationship willing to be that inspiration. And you are ready to take any failed opportunity or missed opportunity for this particular person and for yourself. You're ready to turn it around. Your energy has some strong determination attached to your optimism. Now, again, if you connected to this energy, then this reading is for you. If you're not quite sure, stick around so that we can clear things up for you. In your emotional state for January, so how are you feeling? You have the Star in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool also in reverse. So it looks like for some of y'all, in your heart, you're very confident. Again, that is what the King of Wands is. He's very confident in his vision for the future and for the future of others. This is what was in your energy. In your heart, it looks like you are not trusting of fate. You're not trusting of the universe or God. You put your trust within yourself. So you're very confident, and you also feel as if you do not need guidance or counsel, or that you need the resources of other people to make your vision for the future happen. You have a plan and you're able to follow it through. So there could be a lack of this lack of a willingness to work together with other people or work as a team. Maybe you're a one-man show and you're used to doing things by yourself. I do see for some of y'all that the way you give material gifts, you give them as a show of affection, you give them to show your love, that you care. However, for some of the people that receive your gifts, they may feel as if now they owe you. You may give off this energy that if you give someone something, they must then return it of equal measure, which could be causing some tension or some resentment or some imbalance of power in the dynamics of your relationships. In your mental state for January, what are you thinking about? You have the Strength and the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Hanged Man. Okay, for some of y'all, because there is somebody else that you are trying to convince, because there's someone else that you're wanting to connect with, and this person is not so sure, they're not so open, they're not yet ready to 100% connect with you on a deeper, more positive level. You're having to wait around for them to make up their mind, and in doing so, it is causing you to feel as if you do not have control over the situation. Now remember, in your energy, you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. So this is royal energy that is within you. And because of that, more than likely, you're not used to waiting around for other people to make decisions. and yet you are for the month of January. And it's causing you to perhaps be emotionally unstable, or you're having thoughts of how to fast forward the process of connecting with this certain someone. Whatever it may be, I do just see a feeling of being not in control. So you may be experiencing some vulnerable thoughts. Moving on to your intentions. So this is what you want people to see and believe about you. You have the Sun in reverse. Okay, you have the Sun, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and they're all in reverse. Okay, so it looks like it's dealing with the other person in question in this reading. And you want that person to believe that if they don't make a decision soon, that any happiness or joy or satisfaction that they may have experienced with you will end, and all the hard work that was put into the relationship will be a waste of your time, will be a waste of everyone's time involved. And this is what people notice about you based upon your actions and your day-to-day life. You have the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, and they're both in reverse. So I didn't show you this, but in my clarifying cards for your energy, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. And like I said before, you have a desire to take any missed opportunity and create more. And that is what you did. What people can see is that you are capable and you are able to successfully create more opportunities for growth, for positive growth, and for new passion, for new inspiration and passion for yourself and for others. However, despite you creating these opportunities, you have mishandled these opportunities. And as a result, there is conflict within your home, there's conflict within your relationships, and there may be some tension within your household or within your family. Financially, you could be suffering, as we've seen in your heart, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, meaning for some of y'all, you may be using your money as a way to gain affection, to gain love. So that could result in your financial instability. And in the situation that needs to be addressed, according to your loved ones on the other side, you have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands in reverse. It looks like some of y'all are dealing with unexpected changes that have occurred or will occur in January, and you don't know how to understand them, you don't know how to deal with them. And these changes deal with the disappointment or the delay in the progress of a certain relationship. And the delay has now caused some conflict. So you're not sure how to handle this conflict. You may have instigated or started this conflict. The conflict may have been started by your partner, or both of you just can't seem to be on the same page. So there is just some confusion on your part on how to proceed with this. These two cards represent the energy that you need more of going into January and going into this situation. You have the World and the Six of Swords. Okay, for some of y'all, you're going to have to take a step back and recognize that you are not at a place in life to be so confident about your capabilities and your level of achievements. You are still on a journey of learning and self-discovery of yourself and of those you share experiences with. Remember that you can still learn from those around you and from the universe itself. And in the energy that you need less of going into January, you have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Energy that you need less of is believing that your way is the only right way to do things. Maybe a little too over controlling on the process of you may be a little too controlling in the process of a relationship. And it may come across as being stubborn or uncompromising or are lacking empathy and compassion and kindness. Even when within your energy of your heart, mind, and body and spirit, you have good intentions. It does you no good if you feel a need to connect with others by force. And for the most likely outcome of this situation in the near future, you have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. It looks like you're going to take a step back from being so forceful or being so stubborn. You're going to let your relationship in either you're going to let the other person in this reading take the time that they need, or you yourself are going to separate yourself, create some distance for you to self-reflect and gain some more perspective over the situation and relationship. But and then you're going to come back. And then you're going to come back and you're going to understand. And then you're going to come back with the wisdom needed to understand what it is that you need to do and what it is that you need to do for the relationship or situation. And you're going to be able to communicate effectively in a way that is fair, compassionate, without emotions blinding your judgment. And this will most likely occur in the 3rd week of January. You see the Eight of Cups. But that's not set in stone. Things could change. We'll see when we get to your weekly outlook. And if you still need more clarity from your loved ones on the other side about your situation or about your January or your life in general, this section is your words of advice from them. You have advice 1, 2, and 3. You may relate to 1 or 2 or all or none, and that's okay. But I do hope that you can connect with at least one. So in advice number 1, you have the King of Cups, the Tower in reverse, and the Justice. So it looks like for some of y'all, your loved ones want you to know that if you're capable of remaining calm and be supportive of other people in your life, you're going to be able to avoid any uncomfortable changes. So remember the changes that are going to happen in your situation. Some type of change that was unexpected, maybe uncomfortable, it results in a conflict. If you're able to stay calm and be supportive and be loving and have empathy and not let emotions overwhelm you, then you'll be able to avoid any uncomfortable situations. And for advice number 2, you have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for some of y'all, your loved ones on the other side want you to know that if you're feeling as if this reading is telling you to lose your determination, to lose that passion for making a relationship work, they want you to, your loved ones on the other side want you to know, don't lose that passion. Don't lose that passion to connect on a deeper, more meaningful and positive way, because this quality is one of the best qualities about you. So keep trying to connect and be who you are. It's just for January, they want you to take a different approach. And for advice number 3, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Now, did you have the Six of Swords? Now notice the Six of Swords was in the energy that you needed more of. Your loved ones on the other side want you to know that if you practice being more open, not with your relationships, but more with your higher inner spiritual self and with the universe, if you're more willing to connect with the spiritual side of things, of allowing the universe to send you messages, you may just find your luck turn around faster for you. And in the weekly outlook, you have the 1st week of January, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and the 1st week of February. Now, this could be specific for you, or it may not. This is just information for you This is just information for you to keep in mind just in case. You have the Page of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse. You may find yourself being a little uncompromising with the other person in this reading. You may find yourself a little uncompromising, which could result in the conflict in question. So right out the gate for the new year, this situation could happen for you, but we'll keep going to see the other weeks. And again, it's not set in stone. You have the power to change it. And for the second week of January, you have the Emperor in reverse and the Magician. It looks like it's just a continuation of you not wanting to compromise. And you also may be very defensive and wanting to protect your beliefs or your ideals. And it may be very valid, because I do see in your energy you had good intentions. However, you may lose control over your emotions and over your better judgment, which could result in you creating a situation that may become tense or become negative. You may end up regretting your actions or behaviors. So watch out for that. And in the third week of January, you have the Justice and the Eight of Cups in reverse. So some of y'all, so it looks like for some of y'all, because of not so great start to the new year in the first or second week, you may have this desire to leave or separate yourself, but you're going to decide to stay and work on the relationship in a more positive, more healthy way, which in turn honors the commitment or vow or promise that you made to the other person in this reading. And more than likely, there'll be more mutual effort between the two of you. Whoever the other person in this reading is, there will be some mutual effort and consideration between both of you in the third week. In the fourth week of January, you have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords in reverse. You are going to have a mental breakthrough, some type of mental clarity and understanding of you being on this journey of learning and discovery. There may be a reawakening in the fourth week of January, which could be what the near future is about. Remember, this is the Six of Wands, the victory. You may have this mental breakthrough, and you will return home and be able to communicate effectively on what it is that you want and need now, based on this reawakening or this mental breakthrough that you experience. In the first week of February, you have the Temperance and the Justice in reverse. So it looks like for some of y'all, you may lose your confidence that things will turn out in a positive way for you. You may have some fear or anxiety that the consequences of your actions will be negative, that your past behaviors and actions will cause you to lose out on an opportunity or on a relationship. And because of that, you may find yourself seeking some form of comfort in order to regain a sense of inner peace. Now, how you go about seeking your comfort, it could be entertainment, it could be food or drink, it could be comfort through your family or friends, or prayer or meditation, whatever it may be. Overall, I just see a desire to start again with renewed energy and a positive perspective. And for your word of encouragement from your loved ones on the other side, you have the Moon, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups. Your loved ones on the other side want you to know this. If you are experiencing some fear or anxiety or self-doubt, more than likely what can help you in January is for you to consider the value and the power of leaning on others for help, on accepting the support of others, and believing in them that they also have the capabilities to not only love you, but to also heal you in ways that you have never been healed before. If there are people in your life that care about you, that love you, that want to be there for you, now is the time to reach out to them. Now is the time to trust them. If this has given you any clarity, please subscribe if you have not. Or if not, just keep on coming back. And with that said, to all my Geminis, take care and have a wonderful new year full of love and support.